Good morning. Ooh, it is Sunday, 1 week later. It has been a week in many ways. Just me today. We are now about 6 days out from going to France, which is super exciting. No, oh my gosh, 5 days out from going to France. That's mad. Feeling very underprepared, completely unprepared in fact. Today I'm going out for a quick spin, just got the morning to myself, so I am going to get the bikes out, I'll get my bike out and just go for a little solo spin, local lanes, and enjoy the sun. It's like 7 AM here and it is blue skies, cracking the flags. Summer's finally arrived, so I'm going to make the most of it. Look at this, not one car. I am absolutely delighted. This is one of my favourite flat stretches. It's normally full of cars. Oh, I'm absolutely buzzing to be out this morning. Come on. Just pulled in to show you one of my fave views. Absolutely gorgeous fields. There's new roads for the next few K. Nice and flat, not too bad. Something about getting out like while the sun's up, but the rest of the world's kind of like still sleeping. It's mint, absolutely mint. I'm doing a bit of a loop that I've probably already showed you before, so I won't be introducing to you any new places today, but yeah, I just thought I'd do a nice catch up with you. God, I look absolutely cream cracked. Like I said, just a solo polo this morning. ALLEZ is on his way back from Wales, had a bit of family time, had a wedding, and I had some family staying with me as well, so that was super nice to spend time with my sisters and my sister and my niece and nephew. Wholesome, really wholesome weekend. It's been a few weeks. Testing, shall we say. Testing couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks maybe. Well, I might have a little sprint for that sign. Just peeled off for a little wee stop. One downside to getting up early and going for a ride, doing things like half asleep. I've come out in this. Can you tell from there? One sock is longer than the other. I'm resisting the urge to do way more than is in the plan this morning. My legs are actually feeling pretty good. There's just 2 hours of bike testing, just rolling the lanes, which is in the plan, and I should probably stick to the plan because I've not stuck to the plan at all for about, God, a few weeks now. Yeah, like I said, we go off to France on Friday, which has come around so fast. And in that time, we've obviously got the Marmotte and then Etape. So excited. Also going to get to see a couple, well, I think a few stages of the tour, which I am beyond excited about. It's come around so quick, and oh, ever since like 312, I've just been having nothing but issues with like my bod. Like my body's just been kind of not playing ball. So all in all, it's just how it is, isn't it? Like, just sometimes you get injuries and things go a little bit Pete-tong or just not how you want them to go. But I've had like knee issues, then it was hip issues, IT band issues. I think the household was passing like COVID back and forth. Like, obviously we don't really call it COVID anymore, like it's just become like the common aggressive cold. But that was like sickness, nausea, the lot, like the full shebang. Just ALLEZ and I like consistently passing it back and forth. And then obviously going into London, work in between. And then these injuries just like really getting on my nerves, like just so bad. So yeah, I've been trying to like stretch, mobilise, like take it easy. But it's meant, like I can cope with injury. I think like sometimes that just happens. It is what it is. You just have to kind of get on with it. But there is nothing worse than, I guess, just missing stuff that you've been so excited for. So I'd planned to like do a couple of races and see some of the Cowley Road Condor ladies, because I haven't really seen them much. There was a little hill climb that was near me that I quite fancied doing, and my legs just weren't up for that. And yeah, I don't know, I guess it's just like the socials, it's the social stuff. it's the new stuff that you're really excited for. And then obviously all over winter and for 312, I kind of trained really hard. Like I really put the miles in and the work in, going out in the rain, going out in like the snow, well, sleet, the wind, the hours on the turbo. Like I just felt like, oh, I've really grafted so I could enjoy summer and feel good and like zip about. And yeah, life's not fair, is it? Do you know what I mean? It's just meant that the last few weeks where I thought I'd be, or last couple of months even, like even coming back from 312, had a break, had a little rest, let the body recover, because I'm a huge fan of the rest and recovery and coming back stronger. And yeah, come back with just nothing but blimmin' injuries. So I don't want to moan, but it's been one of them where it's just been quite challenging. And I think when you love the bike as much as like obviously we do and get out on it, talking about like us as a collective, it's just gutting, isn't it, when you can't, when you just, or like it hurts, or like the thing that you love doing the most is just like painful or frustrating. So I've been grappling with that a little bit, and I'm not wanting to like sit in my feelings and like moan and stuff like that, because it doesn't get you anywhere. But I definitely have had a couple of days where I've thought, oh, God's sake. And then you feel guilty for thinking that, because there's always other people who are like worse off than you, just battling your injuries and stuff. Like, so yeah, it's just been one of those times, I suppose. Do you know what? It's still going to be an absolutely stunning day out for both events, doing some amazing climbs. So I'm really grateful and glad that I can still go and do that. They did bring the days forward by a day, which is just like, see, France has got to do its thing. But yeah, both the Marmotte and Etape have been brought forward a day, which is obviously so frustrating for anyone who's like booked their travel kind of around those events, especially like international people who are flying in. We're driving, so we didn't want to fly, we wanted to kind of like pick up a van, drive around. So we're gonna have to now full gas it to France to be able to go and pick up our stuff. Not ideal, definitely not ideal, because the day before any big event, and my main stressor for the entire thing, especially Marmotte, has been hydrating. Which I know sounds really silly, but the day before an event you obviously want to be kind of like hydrating, drinking loads of water, and if I'm stuck in a car for 10 hours I'm going to be an absolute nightmare. Me and my tiny bladder are going to be an absolute tiny nightmare. So got all that to look forward to, but we're going to roll with the punches. Quick stop at the local reservoir. It is looking beautiful. I don't know if you can see from here, there's little DVs with neon green backpacks walking over there, which is so funny. I think it's been the season, there's been so many of the poor things just sweating around the Chilterns. I don't envy them, although the Chilterns is really not a bad place to be doing DV, if I can be honest, so they're very lucky. Oh, right. I've been very well behaved today. I've stuck to the 2-hour plan. I think I might even come a tiny bit under it, because my stopping time would mean that I've been faffing around, taking it easy. So